Yo, what up YouTube? This is Play-Doh Bear coming at you pre-recorded with a quick tutorial on how to set it up so that you can listen to your DMCA copyrighted music on stream but have none of it show up on your VOD. Quick shout out to my boy Dandelo. His Twitch is in the description below, guys, for helping me set this up in the first place. Go ahead and send him a follow if you have not already. The man is a juicer and his content is fantastic. Now, while you're still down there in the description below, you should see another link that says download Voicemeeter Banana. Go ahead and click that link and it should take you to this page here. Scroll down a bit and you'll see an install option. Double check to make sure it does say install Voicemeeter Banana. The regular Voicemeeter has not the full feature set that we need, and Banana does. So click the install button. It should download the exe file to wherever you saved it. Double click the exe file, complete the installation process, and it's going to ask you to restart your computer. Do so. Once you've restarted your computer, come back to this part of the video. Okay, now that your computer has been restarted, we're going to want to go ahead and head to our start, scroll all the way down to VB Audio, and you're going to see Voicemeeter Banana right here. Please do not launch the regular Voicemeeter as it does not have the full feature set we need. Click Voicemeeter Banana. I have it bookmarked here for easier access so I don't make that mistake. Launch Voicemeeter Banana. You should see that the engine is starting. Let it complete that process and boom, we're ready to get started. The first thing you want to do is actually head over to your sound audio options here. Left click it, scroll it up a little bit and make sure Voicemeeter input, VB Audio Voicemeeter VAIO is selected as the default playback device. Not the aux input, okay? We're going to get to that in just a bit. Make sure it's just the regular input here. Boom, done. The next step is we're going to go to audio channel 1 up here and select your streaming device. And what I mean by streaming device is I mean your headphones. Select your headphones here. Make sure it's the WDM version, and then we can move on to the next step. Once you selected your headphones, all you're going to want to do is head down here and copy this as I have it set up. So on the left side here, A1 and B1 for this one. And then for the right side here, A1 and B2 for this one. That's it. That's everything you need to do in Voicemeeter. Pretty simple, but make sure you dock the program and not X out of it because Xing out of it closes the program and none of this will work. So make sure you just minimize it, leave it down here chilling while you're streaming. That being said, the next step we're going to go is OBS. So in OBS, you're going to have your scenes and your sources. All right, your scene is going to be the game you're playing or whatever, and your source is going to be your fancy stream graphics, overlay, all that fun stuff. Alerts, whatever. Go ahead and click the plus icon for the sources area here, and we're going to select audio output capture. Go ahead and rename it whatever you guys want. We're going to rename it Momo because he is the GOAT. On the device, instead of default, we're going to strictly want it to go only to the aux here, guys, okay? The aux input for the device here. And the reason we're doing this is because we're going to dedicate this to our DMCA music, whether it's on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, you name it. All right. So make sure the device for this is always set to aux, VAIO. Simple. Hit OK. You're going to see a fancy new audio mixer thingamajiggy pop up right here. This one here that I'm circling. Perfect. The next step is we're going to want to click the cog wheel, right click the cog wheel here, and then go to advanced audio properties. And the only thing we're going to uncheck in this entire section, guys, is track 2. That's it. You want to do nothing for your desktop audio, leave this normal. For your mic, leave it normal. For any other sources you have here, leave it normal, but the one we just created, we're going to unselect track 2 and then hit close. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to your settings, go to output, go to the streaming tab here, and make sure that Twitch VOD track is checked and only option 2 is selected here. And I'm going to explain why here in just a second. See if I can open both of these up. I can't. Give me one sec, guys. Let me open this first, and then let me do this, and then let me do this. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have this side by side, I kind of just want to explain what the process is behind this and why we do it this way. So when you're at your streaming tab, audio track 1 is going to be for when you're streaming. And Twitch VOD track is going to be when Twitch uploads your VOD. So on the output capture that we selected, that we created, Momo, we had number 2 tracks unselected. So what this is telling Twitch is during your stream, since you have 111 selected, during your stream, everything is available to you and your viewers. You can hear your DMCA music, your viewers can jam onto the DMCA music, and everything is good. Everything is great. However, when we unselect track 2, what this is telling Twitch is that anytime our VOD is uploaded, we don't include anything from the track 2 channel, okay? And that's why it's important to check the Twitch VOD track here and select only the track 2 audio channel here. Because this is selected here and this is unselected here, it's basically telling the VOD to not put any of the DMCA music into the VOD, which is perfect. That's what we want to happen. Hit apply, hit OK, and you're set. That's all you got to do for this section, guys. The next section we're going to want to do is mess with the Windows sound settings just a little bit more. So what we're going to do is right-click your audio here, where we went to earlier to select your default playback device. This time we're going to right-click it and go to Open Sound Settings, and it's going to prompt you to this page here, okay? So on this page, we're going to want to go to Advanced Sound Options right over here and click it. Now, when you first launch this, you may or may not see Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, whatever. If you don't see it, just quickly play any song from your music streaming platform of choice, and it should pop up here. By default, it's going to look something like this. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, whatever music, default. What we're going to want to do here is for the top one, okay? For the top one, not the bottom. For the top one, we're going to want to select voice meter, aux input, VB audio, voice meter, aux, VAIO. What this is basically telling Spotify, iTunes, YouTube is only use that channel for all of your music. This is important while streaming. When you're done streaming, you can go back here and change it back to default, and everything should work as normal. That being said, while you're streaming, make sure it is the aux input here. Just go ahead and dock this, and let's go ahead and test to see if this worked. So I'm going to play a quick track from Spotify. You guys won't be able to hear this in the recording. However, we're going to be able to easily check to see if this worked. So play your song on Spotify, iTunes, whatever you have it set up. And now you can see that underneath here, this audio channel is picking up audio, right? The one we created, but your desktop audio is not. This is super crucial, guys, because now we know we have this set up correctly. And the reason there's nothing playing on my desktop audio is because I have nothing playing on my desktop, right? So if you were gaming, you would see your game audio fluctuate here when you're shooting, moving around, using your abilities and all that stuff. But yeah, that's it, guys. It's that simple. Now you're able to not only play your DMCA music without worrying about copyright strike. None of that is going to pop up in your VOD if you followed all of these instructions correctly. But before we end this video, I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain what you're going to need to do once you're done streaming to get all your audio channels back to normal. And the first step is going to be going to voice meter and just closing out of it. Okay, that's the first step. Easy, done. The next step is we're just going to want to go back here, and instead of having it be voice meter, we're going to want to go back to whatever headphone or speaker that you use for your default audio. In my case, I'm going to be still using my headphones, so we're going to change it to my headphones. And the last bit of thing is go back to the sound settings and make sure Spotify is back to default. When you're done streaming, that's all you got to do, and everything should be working as normal. But when you are streaming, you know what to do. Just go back to the video. I explained everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was easy to understand. If you have any more questions, well, go back to the video and rewatch it because it's self-explanatory. Peace out, bitches.